can you tell me your name and your role here, please?
Alex Barter, and I'm on the Catalyst Cohort 5. My company's called Barter for Things.
Okay, fab. And what does your company do? What do you specialise in?
Well, I'm sort of unusual, maybe unique on this cohort. So I run a service-based industry, so I don't make anything, I don't invent anything. What I do is basically provide services into the Internet of Things industry.
Okay. So how does technology fit into what you do?
Technology is part of my supply chain. I don't look to my customers to understand technology. I look to my customers for their problems, and technology is something that I marshal to solve their problems. So, for instance, the Internet of Things as a movement or an industry, I take an analogy of a school disco at 7 o'clock. So you've got lots of technology one side of the hall, so that's all the boys lined up. You've got all the girls sat down the other side of the hall, they're the customers, and it's like 7 o'clock and no one's dancing yet. Okay, there might be two people having a tentative arm's length dance, but in this Internet of Things industry, this school disco, the customers and the suppliers aren't dancing yet. And I see my role and my business is kind of like the guy who puts the records on, okay, to get people up and dance. So it's all about making, for me, it's about making the business model work for the Internet of Things. So it's marshalling all this great technology here in Southampton for a large and expectant client base.
Okay. So why do you think Southampton is developing so much in the tech industry at the moment?
I think there's a couple of points. I think one is based on talent, and the other is based on need. So Southampton, as part of the Solent region, has got some needs. Okay, and one of its needs is it needs to stimulate its productive output. This part of the southeast, the Solent, actually lags behind the rest of the southeast in terms of its productivity. So there's a recognised need in this area to boost productivity and to stimulate the economy. So that's one point. And the second point is the great talent pool that's in the area. You've got 4 fantastic universities, 2 of them in Southampton, should I say. So we've got a great pool of talent, we've got needs. Those things should naturally, by the law of things, come together.
With the pool of talent in Southampton, I've taken the words right out of my mouth. Is that something that you've dipped into in the past? Is it something that you're likely to dip into in the future?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. The more work I'm doing here on the Catalyst programme is opening a lot more doors into academia in the area. That's sort of like of course that's going to happen. But seriously, from that, I've already developed some strong business leads through the university. I've uncovered a number of pools of talent at postgraduate and undergraduate level where people are working in the Internet of Things industry. So I'm already beginning to hook into those areas and finding ways myself of developing technology in this area.
Okay. Why did you decide to set up in Southampton, and why here in the Science Park?
That's easy because I'm local. I'm born and bred in Eastleigh, and I won a spot here. And coming to Southampton Science Park opens up a huge amount of opportunities to network and develop business links. And say pitching to the Catalyst and winning this place here, it was a no-brainer to come onto this programme. I've made a huge amount of contacts through working here and sort of uncovering a large amount of business propositions.
And why is it important to work with undergraduates and postgraduates from the local area?
I've got a belief system in the area that I'm working in, the Internet of Things, that in the future the Internet of Things won't be a term that we use. You won't say the Internet of Things just by inference. We'll be using connected technology for all facets of daily life. So if I look back sort of 7 or 8 years, you know, tablet computing. I mean, nobody says tablet computing now. You don't even talk about it. It's just part of your life. The same way that connected technology will become part of life. Now, to come back to your point, to get to this place that I see in sort of the same sort of 7-8 years time frame, folk at undergraduate and graduate level are absolutely key to making Internet of Things a conversation starter. And also the Internet of Things, I believe, goes before undergraduate level. It's back to school level, it's back to college level. The whole culture and idea of Internet of Things should be installed at much earlier stages in the education system. So in sort of the 5, 6, 7, 8 years time, you know, kids looking for careers, Internet of Things will just be put sort of part of a trade. It'll just be something that you do. So that's part of my vision, and you know, it starts right here in our